Alright, so the plan, the approach. I'd say for all three of these things. So, like the first day or two, just focus on first two bars by themselves. Start at 60 beats a minute, go up by 5 beats per minute every time you get it right, just once. You only need to get it right once. And then shoot for 150 beats a minute. And then do bars 3 and 4, same thing. And then once you got those up to 150, then start working on the whole thing without the repeat. Get that up to 150. Once you can do that, then start adding in the repeats. And like going up by increments of 10 should be okay. You might even be good with doing increments of 20 at first, like go 60, 80, 100, and then 110, 120, and maybe go up by 5s at that point. So 125, 130, 135, 140. So when you're throwing in the repeats, definitely use your best judgment if things are going correctly or not. Watch your picking hand as much as you can in order to basically watch your hand to make sure that it's doing what it's supposed to do. So, here we go at 60. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is at 100. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those pinch harmonics at the end weren't very good. Alright, number 2. So, we haven't gotten to suspended chords yet. Basically what I'm doing here, or what you're going to be playing, what I wrote out, you are using an A suspended second. You basically are arpeggiating that, and then a D suspended second, and then an E suspended flat second, and a B suspended flat second flat 5. We'll be going over what those are possibly this month. Definitely no later than next month. There's a good chance we're going to be talking about suspended chords this month. Alright, 60 beats a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. $100, 1, 2, 3, 4. decent pinch harmonic tonight. Damn. Alright, and number 3. So, again, you got a suspended second. You are arpeggiating. It's kind of a tongue twister. Arpeggiating. And you should recognize that, the F chord. D suspended second, F. And then, with this, doing those 4 notes to start. Well, I'll get into that later. That might just be funky. It's weird. Anyway, never mind on that part, or that part of me. Let's just play this thing. 60 beats a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. So remember the steps talked about at the beginning of the video. Get bars 1 and 2 up to 150, as well as bars 3 and 4 up to 150 before you do the whole thing without the repeat. Get that to 150, and then when you can do that, start adding in the repeats. That being said, still take your time with all of it. Focus on accuracy above all else. If you don't reach the 140 with any of these, that's okay. I'd rather you follow those tinier steps because it'll help you in the long run here. So just, if it's, you know, coming up at the end of the week and you still haven't hit, like say this one here, because this was pretty tough. If you don't have it with the repeat at 140, just get it to where you can, following those steps we just talked about. Give it the best you got. Don't rush it. Don't go ahead before you're ready. That's okay. Just give it the best you got. Follow the little steps and get where you get. 100 beats a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 140. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. My brain went to a thought and I screwed it up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So yeah, it's a tough one. And then with the other stuff, with your arpeggios, remember, make that secondary this week. So numbers 1 through 3 that were just demonstrated, that's the priority. The arpeggio stuff, you only need to get each line 100% correct, as slow as you need to, just one time. So you've already done the first progression, start working on the second one. So if you do like 2 a day, you'll be done within the week, no problem. And yeah, that'll get you set up for what you're going to do with the arpeggios next time. If any questions come up, let me know, and I'll see you again in a week.